Most of us think peace comes from significant changes. A quieter life, fewer problems, more certainty. But more often, peace comes from something tiny, a moment we actually noticed, a thought we didn't follow, a place where our attention was finally allowed to rest. Today, I want to slow things down and share a 5-minute gratitude practice built around that idea. If this is your first time here, my name is John, and this is In John's Universe. This channel is a quiet space for reflection, memory, and meaning, especially for those of us trying to live a little more gently in a noisy world. I'm happy you're here. In a previous video, I introduced what I called the 3 pillars of peace: gratitude, memory training, and sleep. The idea behind it is simple. Peace doesn't arrive when life finally gets easier. Peace arrives when we practice it. Today, we're going to spend a little bit more time with the first pillar, gratitude. Not gratitude as forced positivity, not gratitude as pretending everything is fine, but gratitude is attention training in a short daily practice that helps calm the mind, soften the body, and gently signal safety to the nervous system. And I'll put a link to this video down below the description, and I'll also include it in the end screen. You'll see you'll be able to click on that screen and go to that video. That was my introductory video. Gratitude is one of the most misunderstood practices we have. You may have heard things like, just be grateful. Others have it worse. Focus on the positive. But that's not what we're doing here. That kind of gratitude shuts feelings down. It skips over what's real. Genuine gratitude doesn't deny pain. It coexists with it. You could be grateful and grieving, grateful and anxious, grateful and worn down. Gratitude, as I practice it, isn't about fixing your life. It's about gently changing where your attention rests. And that matters because your nervous system is always listening. Your brain is very good at scanning for problems. That's not a flaw, it's a survival instinct. But when your attention is constantly scanning for what's wrong, your body never gets the message that it's safe. Gratitude gently interrupts that pattern, not by arguing with your thoughts, not by forcing optimism, but by redirecting attention. I like to think of it this way. Your mind is a room full of chairs. Most of the day, worry sits in the best one. Gratitude doesn't throw worry out of the room. It simply offers another chair and invites your attention to sit there for a few minutes. 5 minutes is enough. Gratitude isn't meant to stay in your head. It's meant to be felt in your body. Let's slow that down. When gratitude is working, you might notice your shoulders drop, your breathing slows, your jaw softens, or a quiet sense of ease appears. It could be subtle, and some days you might not feel much of it at all. That doesn't mean it's not working. That practice isn't about chasing a feeling. It's about teaching your nervous system where it's safe to rest. The body learns through repetition, not force. You don't need a journal. You don't need candles or special music. You need 5 interrupted minutes, a quiet moment, and permission to slow down. You can do this sitting in a chair or your recliner or any other place where you feel comfortable in sitting. Or you can be lying in the bed or standing near a window looking outside with no distractions, just looking at the birds or the snow or the rain coming down or the leaves blowing in the wind. That works well in the morning to set the tone. or in the evening to quiet the mind before rest. Here's a 5-minute gratitude practice. Step 1, settle the body. Begin by noticing your body. Feel what's supporting you. Notice where you're holding tension. You don't need to change your breathing. Just notice that you're here. Step 2, choose one small thing you're grateful for. Not a big idea, not a general statement. Be specific. It might be the way the light looked earlier today, a warm cup of coffee or tea, a quiet moment, enough energy to get through the day, or simply the fact that you're allowed to rest now. Step 3, stay with one. Instead of listing more things, stay with the one you choose. Listening keeps the mind active. Staying allows the body to soften. Notice, what does this feel like? Is there a memory connected to it? Where do you feel it in your body? If your mind wanders, gently bring it back. My mind wanders a lot, so I'm constantly slapping it back to reality. And uh, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting better at it. No judgment, no correcting. This is attention training, not performance. Step 4, when gratitude feels hard. Some days gratitude comes easily. Other days it doesn't come at all. If your mind feels blank or resistant, that doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. On those days, gratitude can be very simple. You might be grateful for the day that the day is over, that you made it through unscathed, that you're sitting here now, that you don't have to solve everything tonight. Even neutral gratitude, the chair beneath you, the quiet of the room, can calm the nervous system. Step 5, optional structure. If it helps, you can structure gratitude like this: one thing from the past, one thing from today, one thing from the future. Not future worry, but something small you are looking forward to. This creates continuity. It reminds the mind that life is still moving gently forward. Now, the last step, step 6, is close gently. Before you finish, think quietly. This is enough for today. You don't need to feel calm. You don't need to feel joyful. Showing up is for practice. You might wonder if 5 minutes is enough time, and if it really matters. It does, because your nervous system learns through repetition, not intensity. Short, consistent practices teach safety. Long, forced practices often create resistance. This is why gratitude fits so naturally with memory training and sleep. Gratitude changes what you notice. Memory training changes what you replay. Sleep changes how deeply you recover. If you feel up to it, try this 5-minute gratitude practice once a day for a week. Put no pressure on yourself, no expectations. Just notice what changes. If you like, leave a comment and share what you noticed or what felt difficult. I read them, and they can help shape what I talk about next. Other people read them too, and sometimes the comments back from other people are encouraging. And I still encourage all comments to come through because it could help somebody else with some other ideas or possibly their struggles. If you enjoy quiet conversations like this, you're welcome to subscribe and join me here in John's Universe. Just hit the notifications bell, and that'll notify you when I put up new videos. Thank you for taking the time to be here with me. I appreciate you being here. Thanks and have a good day. Talk to you soon. Bye.